What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Anna, and I'm here to deliver messages for your greatest and highest good, messages from your ancestors, spirit guides, deities around you, like whoever. I'm not going to mention like any specific like deities. I'm just like saying like whoever's aligned with you on your path and like, whatever messages need to come up with you from your highest self or whatever that like aligns you, like, whatever you believe in, like, I'm here to help you. I'm here to provide counsel, good advice. I feel like the best thing in life is good counsel, and I'm happy to be providing that for people. Obviously, as you can see, this is like a Zoom recording because I don't have like storage. I don't have storage like that. So, and I don't have like a camera set up, like whatever. I just have my MacBook. So that's what we're going to be working with today. So, yeah. I was about to do like a longer video. Let me know if you guys have any requests because this is my first video to my YouTube channel. But I was like, this is taking too long and I have to write an essay on whether or not you can remember shit without there being a self. So I kind of gotta get to that. I mean, shout out to the Naya Sutras and shout out to philosophy. I do love philosophy. Assignments are just so hard for me to do sometimes, especially when you've been working like every day consecutively for like I don't like working, guys. I'm also autistic. Like it's takes so much energy out of my day to even get ready. So maybe someone needed to like hear that, like just know you're not alone in life. Like life is fucking exhausting and like, you know, colonialism. So, you know, if you would like, set some intentions into this candle, some stuff that you would like to bring into this week. Like, I would like to bring in self love, small steps that make big changes in my life, small steps in healing. Like, that's also a message, guys, recently. Um, the smallest steps can make the biggest impact. Like, when I mean, okay, I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. I change a lot, like, the person that I was like last month is not even the same. So that's kind of the vibe for me, but where was I going with that? All that change started with a small step, a small step. I find that, I have to take life slow. I'm literally like forced to take life slow. Like I have no choice but to take it slow and not to do shit like other people. Like I'm an Aquarius rising. Like I got Saturn in my sixth house. Like, you know, so and in my Vedic chart, I'm also like I have a Scorpio moon in my tropical chart, but I also have a Scorpio moon in my Vedic chart. That shit is gonna follow me forever. Okay. I'm sure it means something a little different in Vedic astrology. I'm not informed on Vedic astrology at all. I would love to be. I just feel like there is a certain background of knowledge that I have to have, especially regarding like Hindu mythology and like all that. That is going to take quite a bit of time for me to learn as I was not raised in that culture or like knowledge of that religion. I was raised in some weird ass Christian ass shit. Let me tell you. I went to a weird ass private school. And they taught me many bad things, and maybe that's what some of you guys have to start with. Some of the smallest steps are in just changing your belief about something, changing your perspective on something, realizing all that you've already got. It really helps to um like put you in a good vibe or like energy of like you already have everything that you need. You have so much more to appreciate. Like that Lil Yachty song. So, yeah, basically for today's video, I wanted to do a kind of vibe of let me get a message of the day, message of the week, right? I feel like we've already kind of got our message there. Just, even the smallest step can make the biggest change, right? So let me get to shuffling. What is the message that the collective needs to know for today? I trust that the collective that should find this video finds this video and gets messages that align with them exactly. Okay, my shuffling is not the best. Okay. My nails also are not the best right now. Okay. But we're gonna ignore that. Also, before we get into this, feel free to take some deep breaths. We can ground into the energy together. And guys, if you have any cinnamon, you can burn. It's so good to burn cinnamon. It's absolutely great for abundance and protection. It's really beautiful and powerful. So, yeah, we're gonna just I'm gonna pull from 3 decks. I'm gonna pull from this Egyptian Star Oracle. I'm gonna pull from this Alice in Wonderland Oracle because I feel like we are living in Wonderland. I mean, some kind of like the Wonderland, but it's just about like our imagination has power, kind of vibes. And I'm also gonna be pulling from the D oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. The Deviant Moon Oracle deck, okay? Beautiful deck. Like the art is actually like amazing. Like look at that. So beautiful. I love this deck because it helps us to connect with our shadows and the darker and hidden like aspects of life, you know. It's so beautiful. Look at this Judgment card. Hold on, can't find it. I love this art. Love art. Maybe some of you need to do some art. Okay. So, card of the day. I'm gonna pull one. One singular card. I always have a difficulty with just pulling one, so I'm gonna try our best with that. I don't know if I should count this as our one, but I mean I did shuffle. Okay. So the card we got um from the Egyptian Star Oracle is this creation and artistry card, okay? So maybe today, whenever you're watching this, I am making this at 11:02 on December 4th, but like I feel like, just whatever, whenever you're watching this, like maybe it can apply to the next day. Like depending on the time, I feel like this is gonna apply for my next day, okay? Slash right now. So creation and artistry. I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely creating something, and it is a YouTube video. So maybe you guys need to tap into that creative energy, channel some, maybe you're having a difficult situation or something. You need to channel your energy into this kind of um into some form, like some medium. Maybe some of you like to dance or do art, like paint, like even just in your mind, like it doesn't even have to be like, too much. Like take a chance on visualizing and seeing the change that you want to create in life or what you kind of want to look like, what you want to have your life look like? Okay. So let me get messages from this Alice in Wonderland deck. But I mean, like, let me like not delve in too deep. Oh my gosh. I need to charge my pen. Okay. So let's see. What messages does the collective need to know for today? What is the card of the day? Card of the day. Messages for the greatest and highest good. of my, I just realized that shit was so down. Okay. Greatest and highest good of my collective. Not too much on my shuffling because I am, like I said, ass at shuffling. But messages that my collective may need to know for today. Okay. It's also kind of hard because these are huge ass cards. Okay. Yes. Okay, okay. Slay. So the card that we got is set your course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan and the right direction. Okay, guys, maybe. Okay, let's pull our tarot card before we get into this. Also, please ignore my hand eczema. Okay, I don't. If any of you have any solutions for eczema, like please let me know because every winter my hands get like this. It looks like I've been like fighting or something. Like I don't know. But in reality, my skin just gets dry as fuck around here. I mean, I do wash my hands a lot, but that's also just because like I'm a clean person, so I don't know if that's really a flaw or what. Like, maybe I need to get some more moisturizing hand wash or some shit. Okay. Spirit guides, what is the card of the day? What is the card of the day? What's the card of the day? Let's try to shuffle it like, whoa, wowza. What is the card of the day? Like, bro already popped out. Ooh, do I want that card though? Guys, the Two of Cups. Why is that popping out? Card of the day. Okay. You know, with the Eight of Cups, I mean, the Ace of Cups right under it, I feel like, it's under the Ace of Cups. The Empress. Hmm, hmm, I see. Okay, that would be like 10 million cards of the day. Okay, guys, do I take it? Like, I mean, it jumped out, so I kind of have to. Okay, let's see, let's see. Maybe I'll take two cards. I really need to clarify this. Like, I mean, in a sense, like, I do feel like this is about really treating yourself. Like, look how she's holding her womb. Like, that is kind of it's near the area of creation, right? Um, but I guess that's more near the energy of the root or the sacral. I'm not gonna say chakras because I'm not like informed like on those. So I can't really be speaking about that, but I'm gonna say energy centers. Um, hmm. Look how this little bitch's band-aid is wrapping around her leg. Maybe like on a very like simple level, like maybe you guys will be having some sort of connection or like maybe like seeing a friend today or something or making a new connection or kind of like, having a Two of Cups moment, a little lovers moment, like having a little date or something. Like, I don't know, maybe you guys are setting a course for your relationship with someone, or maybe you guys have to figure out kind of what you're creating with someone. But also, I feel like this could be taken with your relationship with yourself and how, like, knowing where you want to go with that and knowing. kind of where you want to be in the future. Like, what choices do you have to make to align with that? Like, where do you have to put your cup? So, really figuring out where your cup should be put into can help you like fulfill your plan, right? Now, let's see, let's read the guidebooks because, like, the guidebook be providing shit. So, let's let's read them. Like I feel like intuitively y'all are definitely like creating something that or like even just like imagining something, like visualizing something that you want in your future. Like maybe you have to realize that like you have the power to just like, get what you want if you even just kind of like wish for it, even if you know, yeah. Like on a very basic level, you may get some sort of romantic offer or something, even for some of you. Or like may have like a hangout with someone, like maybe a little sneaky link or something. But don't let someone drain your energy and, really focus, like channel your energy in the right place. That is like the whole thing about creation is channeling your energy where you want it to go. So let us see. So we're gonna read the set your course, okay? I really do hope that these messages like help you guys. Okay, so know where you wish to go, have a plan in the right direction. Okay. So this is the little quote from Alice in Wonderland that applies to this, okay? So quote, "Would you tell me please which way I ought to go from here?" End quote. Quote, "That depends a good deal on where you want to get to," said the cat. "I don't much care where," said Alice. "Then it doesn't matter which way you go," said the cat. So maybe you're like me, like you don't really know. Because that's looking me like sometimes I don't really know where I want to go. That's the thing, like it be like that. Like if you don't know, like if you don't really prefer where you go, then it doesn't matter which way you go, just like the cat said, but that's that seems like I'm just reiterating what the cat said. I'm just like processing like because look, we have the cat here. So yeah, you may be having like, because especially with the two, like an option around like a relationship or something, maybe that's affecting some of you guys. Like, obviously, the message isn't going to apply to like everybody, but like maybe you have some sort of choice that you need to make as it involves like what you're creating in life or what you're pursuing romantically or something like that. Something that is definitely time, related, like something that you need to decide on kind of like a short time, right? You may not know what is best to decide, and thus I think it's best to kind of visualize because creation is really like it connects me to like it makes this card makes me think of my imagination and like visualizing and like what is the art that is my life? Like, what am I, if you imagine your life as a piece of art, like, what am I creating with it? Like, how am I influencing this art? Like, or what is the future that I see myself living, and how does this person align with it, or this action align with it? And when we were, like, I was talking about steps earlier, so really, instead of making no choice, it really is better to just take a step. Take a step, make a choice. Like, because especially like you don't have to know where you want to go, but you can have kind of a sense of a general direction of where you want to go in and take a step towards that. Or like if you want to feel, more beautiful, for example, start with something small that you like about yourself. Like when you've influenced your subconscious, like when your subconscious has been feeling a belief kind of like your whole life, it may give you like a different perspective. Like it may change like it may give you a kind of false perception of yourself, right? You can't really like a specific example I'm thinking of is like me when I was a child, I used to think I was really like bad looking or like ugly or whatever, right? And like my like hypnotherapist like was like, you gotta start with something small that you love about yourself. Like what do you love about yourself? Like even like amongst those things. And like I really love my eyes. Like my eyes are like undeniably like beautiful, you know? So damn, that's kind of romantic. But like my eyes are like undeniably beautiful, right? So I started with that. Like I love my eyes. Like, you know, and then from there the love kind of spreads. Like I don't know, it just became so much more easier for me to like accept and love my whole self, you know, because like I you have to start with something small, you know, because like when you've been teaching yourself a belief about something or you've believed yourself about something, like, you know, you have a certain belief that could be restraining you, right? And even stopping your actions and where you go in life. So really figuring out where your heart is in all of this and what you kind of desire. Like this could also be like, you know, maybe she's stepping out of like an old like version of herself or kind of like this is kind of giving like shadow like vibes, like kind of realizing, you know, taking a step from your body and realizing like, hmm, I lost my train of thought. But anyways, let's read this. Alice, like so many of us, wants to know which way she ought to go. You too may be asking yourself which way to go, what direction to head in. This can include questioning what your sole purpose is or asking for advice from others on what you ought to do, which way to take your life, what decisions to make, and what you need to do next. Alice is rather lost in Wonderland, and when we are lost, it is only natural to ask those who seem to know more than we do for advice on what we ought to do and where we need to head. But, as the Cheshire Cat points out so cleverly, the right direction for Alice depends on where Alice wishes to go. It is the same for you. So now you must spend some time focusing your thoughts toward knowing where it is you wish to go. Once you have a better idea of your desired destination, the ambition you wish to achieve, or the dreams you wish to create, you will know. Wait. Once you have a better idea of your desired destination, the ambition you wish to achieve, or the dreams you wish to create, you will know what to do. What the fuck? Oh, I see, I see. It was not making sense in my brain for a moment. So, like, you'll know what to do once you have a better idea of your desired destination, okay? Until you know that, it will be very hard for anyone to offer you any advice at all. This also applies to the advice you give to yourself. Don't flail about and don't be at the mercy of other people's advice or opinions. Ask yourself what you want to create, do, achieve, and be. You can then seek the very best advice and head in the best direction for you. So, know where you wish to go in life, set goals, write a wish list of accomplishments, realizing that to bring your dreams into reality, you need to know what it is you want to do, be, or create, and the refusal to be flotsam any longer. Strike out in the best direction for you. So, definitely today, you guys are going to be taking a step into the direction of whatever it is you want to create. This creation and artistry card is like, yeah, it's like he's literally like painting something, or they, I don't know. Um, they are like literally painting something, but it's like they first had to imagine and then they had to execute. Okay, so perhaps you guys will be taking some actions in execution of your imagination, or at least figuring out a little bit more. What it is that you desire? What aligns with you? What goes with your heart? You know? Okay. Don't worry, I'm gonna try to keep this short because like I said, I have an assignment to fucking do. So you might have been unable to set a course or are like kind of drifting, saying you are going with the flow, but allowing others to send you this way and that, asking for guidance without knowing where it is you wish to go, and refusing to plan or prepare, and then feeling confused as to why you seem to be stuck or thrown this way and that. Okay? So really be careful with that, guys. Let's see your Egyptian star oracle message. Okay. Oh, should I put this on me? Um, this is just from my tables, don't worry. I mean my table. As you can see, my brain is at like 2%. So Take it easy, guys. Like, you don't have to rush. Just follow your heart. Okay, what am I looking for? Creation and artistry. Okay, Decan 28. So, head, the potter. Or could, could, okay. Mineral gold. Okay. So, creation artistry. So, the creation inherent on this card is not only artistic creativity, but the creation of life itself in the form of children and parenthood. Okay, it doesn't have to be just in the form of children and parenthood. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, with the womb, it's really not ethical of me to discuss any, like, this is not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. Like, please take that disclaimer. Like, for some of you, though, the fact that this is on a womb, like, maybe you guys will be conceiving, like, some type of baby. Be careful if you don't want to do that. Like, um, yeah, but like with her hand on her stomach, like you'll be creating something either way, something that really aligns with your heart and like aligns you with yourself, like something that is really aligned. It really doesn't have to be the form of children and parenthood. But if Ked is found near cards having to do with fertility, it should affirm their messages. Otherwise, Ked represents the creation of art and all artistic endeavors. This may be a sign that you should pursue art if you have a passion for it and turn it from a hobby into a way of life. Ked can also indicate a craftsman such as an architect or carpenter, especially found next to Hat Dejat. Okay. I mean, we didn't get that, so we don't have to worry about that. Creativity tends to come easily to anyone in touch with their spiritual side, but so do procrastination and a desire for perfectionism. If you've been putting off work on a creative project because you're afraid it won't turn out exactly right or it will be viewed with derision, let Ked be your guide through the creative process. Ked, or the potter, is one of the epithets of the primordial god Khnum, who was believed to have created humanity out of clay formed on a potter's wheel. He is strongly connected with water due to the annual arrival of nutrient-rich sediments during the flooding of the Nile. Several of the coffin texts mention Ked. First, the deceased is in rebellion against Ked as they try to avoid being picked upon by vultures in spell 425. Quote, "You two vultures who are on the booths of the potter, I have come to you that I may break your water pots and smash your inkwells, for a path is prepared for me to place where the great god Shu is." End quote. The pots are a reference to Khnum as a god of the Nile waters, a position later assigned to Hapi, with the inkwells, while the inkwells emphasized this god as a creative artist. Later, the deceased looked towards Ked for protection. Spell 538 says, "O potter, who is at your kiln, do not come down on me, for this is the eye of Horus which is within your grasp." Finally, in spell 674, the deceased has successfully passed this stage of the journey because Ked now has his arm extended and is guiding them to Re Atum's presence, or Ra Atum's presence. Okay, Slay. In ritual work, this decan can be called upon. Yeah, so maybe you guys are. Ooh, I don't know if y'all need to hear this. In ritual work, this decan can be called upon for many things, but especially for creative inspiration and help with artistic projects. Ket can also help with severe constipation, a problem often caused by lack of water and dehydration issues. So definitely stay hydrated, guys. Um, Anything involving water can be associated with Ked. I mean, it's interesting because we do have the Two of Cups here, so water. Um, but yeah, slay. So definitely something regarding creativity, something regarding what you desire. You will have to make a plan in how you want to create it. If that is a child or something, maybe you'll be making a step towards this plan. Maybe, if it's something that your heart desires and would fulfill you, you got to create a plan towards that. Like figure out what it is that you desire and take even the smallest step towards it. And with that, let me return to me. I do believe in you guys. I do believe in you guys. Like, you got this, okay? I don't know if he's like building like the Sphinx or something, but it seems like this god plays a really important role in creation. And yeah, bro is like literally like, you don't take this in the wrong way. I mean that like you are God in the sense that like you, I mean, first of all, we don't know if our reality is just like all just like a creation by our mind. So really, guys, take it slow, you know, maybe go into a bit of imagination land and see what it is that you imagine for yourself in the future. And make sure to align yourself with things that support that and are conducive to that. Okay? Set a course, set a plan to complete what you need to complete so that you can get what you desire. Like, I mean, I need to do that. Like, I need to complete my assignments. So, that is going to be it for the reading. I hope that this resonated and that this helped y'all out. Yeah, don't be taking advice from other people on what you should do with your life. Like, for real. If that's like one lesson, like, you need to know, is like literally don't let other people choose for you because other people are not at your level, okay? Like, they don't know shit. Like, some people may say to not do something because they would be embarrassed as fuck if they did that themselves, right? Some people think that something is gross, while some people may think it's like cool or like whatever, right? There's limits to that. Like, some shit is like actually gross, but like, you know, don't just be letting your life be up to other people around you. Make your own decisions and at least make a decision. Like, sometimes making no like, don't waste your time not making like not even like making a decision. Like do what you gotta do. Like, take a step and it will guide you to somewhere. And eventually, like, I believe that any step you take will guide you to exactly where you need to be, exactly like where you need to be at. Like, I feel like you're always, because you are a creator, like you are a creator, you do create, like, we say this, like, just trust in yourself. Like, there's limitations to like what I'm saying because of colonialism and capitalism. Like, but like just take a step where you want to go. Even if that's just mentally, how you want to view yourself, how you view your worth, how you view what you should even like be able to have, you know? Imagine yourself, go into your imagination land, have fun with life, like create the joy that you can because it's really up to you to create. Like, nothing else is going to give it to you. But yeah, I hope you guys slay and I hope you guys have a great day and that this message helps you throughout the day. I would say really just, put yourself first and put your desires first. And if you don't know what you desire, then that's maybe your first step is figuring out that out and, take steps, break out of your comfort zone a little bit, you know? Life is just kind of like, you just kind of do shit. Like, you gotta do shit to get through shit. So, yeah, but just like trust that, like, Alice like ended up exactly where she needed to be at exactly the right time, you know? So I do believe in you guys and I do hope the best for you. So thank you for watching and let me know if you guys have any like suggestions for any YouTube videos. I'm not going to do any twin flame readings. I don't do that. Like, if you want like a love reading, like, sure. Like, I'd be happy to provide one. But, at the end of the day, with kind of how I read, it ultimately leads back to you. It ultimately leads back to like, what do you need to learn in this situation? Kind of vibe. So, but I do like to get the tea. Trust. So, leave your ideas in the comment sections and let me know if this resonated or like how your day went or whatever, like or what the vibes are. Just have fun, guys. Have fun, take it easy and like actually go with the flow and like go with your flow. Go with your flow, like the Alice in Wonderland guidebook said. Before I end it though, let me get because I did get from the Alice in Wonderland guidebook, let me also get from the from the Deviant Moon guidebook. So the Two of Cups represents, okay, so midnight has been tempted by death, and a pact has been made between the two lovers. Raising two cups, they toast the bond of their union. Love, harmonious partnership, coming together. Okay, so definitely love for yourself, love for others. Maybe you'll be hanging out with some people, like, or coming together with yourself, having that unconditional love for yourself, and knowing that you are whole as you are and you deserve the best. So slay away, y'all, and have fun.